Blessings, beloveds. So, I was guided to come out here and do the live today from my phone. So I actually can see your comments live all the time. Otherwise, when I go live from Zoom, I can't see your comments, your highs. So I'm gonna wait for you to come in. Feels so good to be here with you. It was actually really packed schedule today, and then my guides were like, you're gonna go live. And I was like, but I don't have any time. And they're like, you have a slot here. So nice to see you all. Hi, Anna. So I really like to use the phone every now and then so I can see your comments, see your questions. So I will do an energy update. Talk about what is actually undergoing right now for most of us. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Hege. So, hi, Jackie. So I'm going to talk about what is going on energetically. And I will also do an activation, channeled as always. When you beloveds are here also, we're doing it together as always. So let's take a couple of breaths. I hope you can hear me well. We breathe together, and really that practice to take just 1, 2, or 3 breaths to come into your center, into your own awareness, your own energy, and your own energetic field, and tuning into the exhales of being in your human body, being that spiritual being in this human body, having a multi-dimensional experience, but also a fully participated life here on earth. And I would like for you, as you're tuning into your heart, to really ask yourself if this is the right timing for you to tune into this transmission, or if you should return back to it. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the long series Lost that was very popular long time ago. I never saw it because back then, when it was popular, the series Lost, I was an entrepreneur working too much. I hadn't awakened fully, so I never had time to watch anything. But I was guided to start to look at this series for a while ago, and it was so divine because it just gave me some puzzle pieces. And that's really how it is right now. Right now, we are awakening on a level that is very pleasant on one hand. But on another hand, it can be a little bit unpleasant to wake up in this moment, because we are becoming so aware, and we have been, oh my God, working so hard to clear, heal, and activate ourselves to this awareness that we are experiencing this right now. But this awareness is also really so eye-opening that it's also painful to see the pain that so many people are experiencing, and also to just honestly, that there is a lot of pain in this human experience. Of course, there's so much joy and bliss and amazingness. Hey, Susanne. But there's actually really, to witness the pain that we need to undergo, that we see people around us need to undergo to wake up, to clear the karmic contracts and everything it is intense. It is intense. Even if we're starting to, in the same way, thank God, cope more and more with this ability to overview everything, it is also challenging, right? So what you will start to see on a much higher level as the crown chakra is really being activated. And you guys that are doing my webinars, that has been working with me for a while, we've done so much work. The crown is like, and especially now the last activation we had in the chakras, the crown is so activated together with the third eye and the pineal gland. So we're starting to understand that every single thing that happens in our life is divinely orchestrated, which means that every person that we ever met, that we're about to meet, that we have in our life is divinely orchestrated. And we're starting to understand the contracts we have had with certain people. We're starting to understand the contracts, the soul contracts that we still are undergoing with some people. Hi Eva, hi Becky, and hi Lone. And in the same time, we're also understanding that there will be needs for us to, we're going to need to do some things to complete this contract. So we see all these contracts, which really makes us so much more aware. But the challenging thing, again, it's both sides all the time, is that we are seeing that we're going to need to take a lot of self-responsibility to end these soul contracts, right? So to end and complete soul contracts, karmic contracts, we're going to need to say loud and clear, no, this is done, I'm leaving, or, you know, whatever boundary and no you're gonna need to say. You're really starting to see that. And in the same way, you're seeing also that there's people around you that you are about and you're supposed to dive into a deeper relationship with, that you have a journey with. And that self-responsibility is for you to actually speak that out. What kind of relationship do you want to deepen with your partner or your friend or your mother or your child? All of this. So it really works like this. I feel, you know, it's like, woof, the awareness goes up and we're like, whoa, okay, I love it. It's amazing. And then, you know, you have the dharma, right? And then the karma comes, and then you have the dharma and then the karma. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter what we do. We can really sit back and we will gonna need to face these people, these contracts, this experience that we signed up to no matter what. So if you were going around and thinking like, why did I met this person? Why was I in a relationship with this one? And why didn't I understand this and that? You know, it was so divinely orchestrated. Like it's beyond also what we can understand on a human level, but we are understanding that now. We are seeing that, and that makes our life so much more easy. It's a huge shift. I can see when I go out, when I meet a person in a restaurant, when I go to a yoga class and we are exchanging something, that was divine. And then I see that person again 1 month after, and there's another exchange of codes. And it's just like, there's different timelines. Yes, there's higher timelines and there's lower timelines. And we do all these spiritual practices and work and inner commitment and devotion to God to reach the highest timeline every day, to see the highest timeline and to choose the highest timeline every day. But all timelines are anyway going to take you through what your soul has decided to take you through. So this means that we can take a chill pill and take it so much more easier. And of course, with that awareness and the crown chakra being more and more activated, we can witness, and we don't need to be in the challenge or in the pain as long as before. So this is also the shift, right? So we're noticing all of this. And when we start to understand that wherever you are now in your life, I mean, there's crisis. We all have outer crisis coming in through our beloveds, through our own things. There will be outer crisis, you know, over and over again. You know, if we try to make our life not having an experience of crisis, I think we are not participating fully in life. So we will experience crisis. And now we understand that, okay, wow, all of this is falling apart. My work, my relationship, whatever. What my plans is falling apart. What I thought I was going to do is falling apart. But the thing is now is that we can sit back and we can like, whoa, okay, so apparently this is being completed. This is done. And we can breathe, we can exhale, and we can come back to center, right? So with this awareness, what happens is that so many timelines are now coming into one, right? So there will be easier and easier and easier for us to just keep going and keep going. But, you know, it's a revolution to have awakened so much that we see that each and every person, even the worst predators we had to face, to see, are there for a reason. Second thing is that the inner truth is getting so strong, and our intuition, so our heart, solar plexus, our third eye is getting so strong that we are recognizing now on a soul level when there is someone that triggers us and that we don't feel safe with, that we don't feel is in alignment with truth, right? And many times we have had different experiences in past lifetimes with them. They might have put black magic, curses, a lot of other things on us, betrayal and all of those things. And now we're meeting them again. You know, it can be very short, it can be longer, but the important thing is here that we do trust what is coming through, that we should not push ourselves to be with someone or relate to someone or connect with someone when there's that instant feeling of unsafety, because the nervous system reacts, right? What we can do when we're experiencing this is that we go back home, we call in our family of light, we sit in sacred space, and we check, you know, if there's any black magic, curses, anything that is ready to be cleared, removed, dissolved because of that meeting. So again, everything is happening divinely, and just knowing that there's so much more behind the first instinct, and always trusting that first instinct, because that's how heightened our awareness has become. Our intuition, our empathic senses, our telepathic senses. So we need to trust it. And I've said this before, maybe you're following someone and suddenly that person doesn't resonate with you anymore. Trust that. Then your journey together is done. It's like really making the changes now much faster. Behind all of this, you will notice this coming period, and it's already started, that some hidden secrets are showing up. It can be family secrets. It can be secrets that comes up through your children, your partner, your mother, or whatever. And there's really nothing to fear, but it's like soul secrets. It can even be secrets that you have been hiding for yourself, like on a subconscious level. So there will be an amplified energy of secret review, and you will see them, you will feel them, you will hear them. And don't get panicked. Don't panic when you're noticing, because it's so divinely orchestrated. It's like, okay, whew, divine truth. This happens for me to strengthen my divine truth. So an example can be that someone that you have, you know, that you have had an experience with a long time ago, and you thought that that's over and done, and it comes up in your field like, whoa, I actually need to ask for forgiveness for this, or whoa, I should actually have needed to take more responsibility here, or someone else shows up and says this to you, or real 100% secrets shows up. And it's because it's the time of, like, really everything needs to surface right now. So just breathe and relax. Another thing is that you will notice, I talked about this, there's outer crisis in the world happening, and it's part of the plan. It's part of the plan to take ourselves and become free from the controllers, right? So all the outer crisis we're seeing is the clearing of the dark forces and everything they're doing underneath the earth, right? Everything that is being hidden is now surfacing. So crisis appears on the outer, and I've seen so many hidden crucifixion implants coming up now, and the best And the easiest ways to locate if you have a crucifixion implant that is ready to be removed and cleared is if you check your connection to God and your trust to your creator, to source, to the divine, or if you are trying to control the outcome. So really, I've been talking so much about this, but to every single day work through the uncomfortable feelings of maybe sadness, anxiety, fear, because we're taking in so much from the collective. Many of us are powerful light pillars clearing for the collective. So when we are feeling, victimhood, when we're feeling fear, and when we're feeling all these energies that we know is not ours, because we have a stability now, it's so important that we can sit with them, we allow them to flush through, and then to strengthen our connection to God, to Source, and just check, do I trust? Do I have 100% trust right now? Do I have 100% faith in God? Do I have this strong connection? And what is Source, Divine, the Creator, God and Christ for me? Because it's about your relationship. It is time to strengthen your relationship with Source, with God. And the crucifixion implant has to do a lot with those timelines where we experience these false religious templates, where there was wrong and rights, and we were judged and misjudged and all of those things. And that is the falsity of spirituality. This is not religion, this is spirituality. It is your connection with Source, with God, with the Creator. So really, it is a time to sit, because when we feel disconnected and separated from Source, we will feel disconnected and separated from others here on earth. If we feel better or lower than another person, if we feel separated from another person, we are also separated from Source, from God and the higher. So all of this is really coming up now. So therefore, again, I'm just keep coming back. What if like a huge cataclysm happens? What if there's a blackout? You cannot connect here, you cannot listen to anything. What is the most important thing? That you can center, that you can sit in the midst of the chaos, breathe and feel connection with your higher self, with Source, with God. That is the most powerful gift, quality, weapon, or whatever we want to call it, towards the darkness. And you know what? You're not only going to assist yourself, you're going to assist those around you when you can center, and then you can assist those like in the area, because you're becoming that light pillar. And something that I'm practicing every single day, you guys that were with me in Glastonbury, that's done a lot of work with me, I work a lot with the 7 spirits of Christ. So every day I'm tuning in to see, do I feel purity? Do I feel pure today? And if I don't feel the Spirit of Christ purity, I need to sit until I feel that I'm pure, because there's otherwise an energy that is like interfering, because I know I'm pure. And then next is patience, right? So I'm sitting and like, patience. Okay, the spirit of patience. I evoke the spirit of patience. Am I patient? Yes. Sitting there until I feel patience. And then the same thing with kindness. Bringing in kindness. I'm kind. Do I feel that I'm kind? Or is there any other energies interfering that? Sitting until I feel the 3rd spirit of Christ. And then we have generous. I feel generous. I am generous. I have generosity within me. And sitting with that until that energy is fully in your sphere. And then it's the same thing with discipline, diligence, and humility. The 7 spirits of Christ. Otherwise, there's interference in the house of ego, in the solar plexus, and it's so worth to not go out in the world until you feel that alignment. So, oh my God, it's thank God we are together. Thank God I have all of you, and that we're coming together and doing massive work, and that we know that we're contributing, and we're actually doing at least once a month massive work together. And thank God I'm gonna see many of you in Glastonbury and dance with you, because we need to have more fun now, because we are awakening. And you know, it's as I said, as much as we rise our awareness, as much you know, as more we need to take responsibility and say those no's, clear those contracts, complete the things that are completed, jump to where we get the message to jump, and trust and have faith and be that beacon of light that is requested on earth right now. Because it is not about what we work with, it's about who we are and what we represent here on earth, and being that representation to those that feel lost. And yes, I feel lost sometimes too, but then I sit down until I feel Christ consciousness within me, until I feel God, until I feel that I'm a part of God, and then I can be that beacon of light again. Okay, beloveds, let's breathe and see what wants to come in. So much energy when I'm with you guys. So as we breathe, there's so many beautiful rose petals, so beautiful, incredible energies. Like I see these rose codes coming in. Okay, so we just open the field and ask for only what is in the highest divine order for each and every one to come in and come through. And we ask for God's infinite love, light, and power to both protect us and connect us. So let's breathe. Breathe into your heart. There's a fire in your heart. I do see this fire, and I do see this dragon. This dragon is like on the backside of you, and spreading the wings like straight behind you. And when you are feeling the dragon behind you, you are also activating the fire in your heart. This is the fire of Christ, they say, and the dragon behind us is a golden dragon, a Christos dragon, and it's like through his heart he is breathing in energy into the backside of your heart chakra, and this fire is being amplified. And this beautiful roses and this beautiful rose petals that is coming in like electric codes, and they're activating your blueprint and gold print sphere. I'm seeing, and what they're saying is that, beloved, you have this fire. You're here to awaken. You are sometimes so bored because you have touched the true divine love. You know how it is to be anchored in divine love and experience divine love on earth. You know how it is to experience divine truth on earth. You know how it is to be in divine power. You have experienced all of this. You know how it is to be connected with God, with Source. You know how it is to be fully aligned. And you have awakened enough, and you've experienced this over and over again. And this fire inside of you wants to share this to the world. You want to have more of this because you know it's the natural state. This fire is growing and becoming bigger and bigger. It is covering your entire physical energy body, moving out to the emotional, mental, and spiritual energy body. So this is the fire of Christ, Christ consciousness. So now just feel how you become this Christ fire, the Christos fire, the true divine love, true divine light and divine power. And you are this energy. This is your essence. This is who you are. Just feel how you're allowing yourself to become this fire, working with your dragon, with your golden Christed dragon. And you are, just feel your dragon in the back, feel the presence of this heat and energy in the back. Your dragon has your back, and you are assisting as much as this dragon is assisting you. You're co-creating. In this moment, there's an alchemized process happening, and the dragon is just fully supporting, just waving the wings, and just wants you to remember that you are one of those awakened on earth, being here to assist with really bringing back Christ consciousness into the collective consciousness. And in this fire, allow anything that is disturbing you right now, something, if there's any emotions or thoughts or experiences, you can allow them to burn in this fire right now. Breathe and breathe. Now the dragon is in front of you and is like really putting this energy to the front side of your chakras. And the dragon just really holds space for you and asks you, what are you attracting into your life right now? So it's this like solar light that is just being spread all over your field and around you as this dragon holds space for you and asks you, what are you attracting right now? In this moment, beloved, I can assist you to just clarify what you're attracting into your field. It doesn't need to be something specific. It can be a feeling, a way of living, of being, just noticing what are you attracting into your field. And if you're noticing that, oh my God, I've been thinking about so many fearful thoughts and things, just allow that to be dissolved. Beautiful. Now you feel, see, sense how your auric field and your entire light body is more clear. It is operating in the Christ vibration of purity, patience, kindness, generosity, discipline, diligence, and humility. And you see the synchronicity, you see the timelines, you see the people in your life, you understand that everything is perfectly outplayed and created for you. Okay, the dragon leaves the field and you feel that you're actually yourself emanating this Christed fire because you have it within you and you can find it whenever you need. And from this fire, you're attracting what is in the highest for your path. Take a couple of breaths. We close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Breathe and come back. So beautiful. Thank you, beloveds, for joining me. It was nice to see your comments this time. As always, I put the link to the next activation, which is a full next level dragon clearing. Beloved dragons, they are so present on earth right now. They came here for the Christos mission, as many of us came for, and they're assisting more than ever. Beloveds, I honor you so much. I love you. Can't wait to connect to you in no time, no space. We're always together. Even if you're across the other side of the world, we're always together. We're soul family. Blessings, beloveds. Mwah.